Alright guys, I'm in the dark shop. I picked this thing up yesterday, but you know what? I'm starting to fall in love with it. It's a Kennedy, I think it's a 621. There's a sticker. It's still in there. It's hard to read. 620, yeah. And it came with these tools. And the guy was asking $120 and I didn't even respond. Dropped his price to 60 right away. I said, I'm interested. I thought these were blacksmithing tools, tongs for blacksmithing. It turns out they're brake tools. And some of you young guys out there are gonna say, no way, I've never seen brake tools like that before. This one too. But these are for drum brakes, which almost don't exist anymore. So there's where you put your springs on, this little groove. And then it came with some 60-year-old channel locks, a brake flaring tool, which I'm too bad the whole, just that's the only part from it. And then that's a battery post puller. I've never owned one of these. I don't think I have one of these. These are worth a few bucks. I don't know. So maybe there's $10 worth of tools in here. These two files are just gorgeous. Not files, chisels. So my plan is someone has been using it without the wooden handle, which fell out, years ago. So we'll try and deburr the edges and make proper wooden handles and maybe epoxy glue them in there. And then there's another pair of channel locks and I've never owned a pair of these little tin snips like this, but now I think I have 3 pairs like this. Looks like someone snipped the ends off them. Then some other weird stuff. That's a Scout Crafter wrench right there. It's got Scout Crafter written all over it. It's going to stay just like this. It's got a wicked bend in it. So, monkey wrench, I think you call that. And then it's got a couple of little bends. What's this? Oh, there's a hinge. There's a file stuck in the hinge there. Okay. Maybe that's why it's not working so good. It wasn't closing very good. You gotta pull that forward. But it's all there. Yeah. So I checked the Kennedy website last night, and okay, that front drop down panel is still there. After all these years, someone has changed the handle on it. I can tell by the pictures that's been changed. There's a couple of screws in the back here. So the original handles would have looked like this, with that diamond in the middle, brown plastic and the felt's all completely shot in this. So the plan is to clean it up, razor blade all that old felt out, and glue some new felt in. It's he said, the guy that sold it to me said his great uncle owned this. He came back from the Second World War and decided to become a machinist. So this was his box, but it's all intact. It's all there. There's nothing really that bad. And I just love tools like this. I just love buying something like this. I didn't really need it. I waited 3 days before I contacted the guy. And then having that drop down panel is a bonus. And then something else I want to point out to you guys is it came with the original leather handle. So it tells you it's pretty old. And it's in pretty good shape. Like, there's a couple of dents. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hammer and dolly out and start taking some of these dents out of that. There's not that many, but there are a few, and it probably affects how it opens and closes. It's really hard to pull that panel out of there. And then And the next we'll start cleaning it. Soap and water. Lots of hot water, degreaser, and elbow grease. Scrub like crazy. And I'm not sure yet. You know, it's what they call patina. I might leave it like it is. Or I might just sand the whole thing. Order a couple of cans of Kennedy still sell the paint for this. And just put a new coat of paint, fresh coat. But let me know what you guys think. If you would do that or you just leave it like it is. I could use it just like it is. Just clean it up really good. Yeah, it's all there. Yeah. Thanks for watching.